Добрый вечер. Добрый вечер. Ребята, вот я вернулся снова. Да, я вернулся поздно. Ну, в плане, я запустил это все поздно. Ведь у меня уже 9:30 вечера. И остается час, когда я отсюда свалю. Вот. Но, знаете, в раздумьях думал, поиграть в Disciples или поиграть в Honkai. Disciples ты никуда не убежит, а вот Honkai убежит. В общем, я продолжаю проходить кампанию. И тут есть одна дилемма. Ну, что именно проходить? Пройти за нового героя кампанию, который Фейнон, или пройти обычную кампанию, которую мы вчера проходили. Я не знаю, Фейнон-то вроде не убежит. Он не должен, по крайней мере, куда свалить. И надеюсь. Потерялась. Хорошо. У меня по заданию вообще. Не могу вспомнить, зараза. Мы все проходили и это. Не фау? Привет. Я аж чуть не подавился. Первый раз я слышу фразу «нихау». Да. Мотай, значит. Да. Я сегодня раздумывал над тем, что... Стоит ли делать трансляции по несколько часов? Приятно же смотреть короткую трансляцию, а не вот эти длиннючие, муторные.
My past is gradually coming to light. Stay focused. Push forward.
Я просто смотрел на количество просмотров и прочее.
Please let me show you some of our local hospitality.
И понял, что... Катись оно все к черту, вот что я понял. Ненавижу притворяться кем-то другим, я буду самим собой. Буду стримить как умею, как могу. Как хочу. Как вот просто вот моя душа, вот как мне нравится. А ты все пытался, блин... А ты все пытался кого-то копировать, знаешь, так, подражать. Нифига это не канает. Я обычный игрок. Вот я считаю, ты сейчас будешь смотреть все с глазами обычного игрока, который играет в данную игру. Вот я смотрю и думаю такой... Что за билиберда, как много заданий, ни черта не понимаю. Где есть ненужное задание? Я смотрю на других стримеров и пытался типа так же снимать. Ты там появилась? Ты там появилась? Ты так крутая? Ау. Нет, спасибо. Еще ем мороженое. Потому что жарко пало. Но мороженое так фигово выбор. Еще я туплю. Слушай, а может там пройти вот эту кампанию, от которой все сейчас просто вот так вот с ума сходят? А? Вот его. Спасибо. Где он там? Я его потерял. Я его потерял. Да. Вот. Может пройти кампанию с ним? Он типа новый герой. У него есть целая история. Просто мне игра не советует этого делать. Ау. Типа мы не сможем понять базовые вещи в этой игре. Потому что мы сюжет-то еще не прошли толком. Низкий уровень. Где низкий уровень? Нам будут рассказывать историю, но будут проблемы с пониманием. Вот он не советует нам, потому что будут проблемы с пониманием. Типа не прошли основной сюжет, и некоторые вещи, которые нам будут объяснять в этой кампании, мы не поймем. Мы не поймем. Но она будет рассказывать некоторые моменты, которые мы не знаем. Типа, тебе буду рассказывать о таких вещах, там, типа, есть альтернативные вселенные. Называются пузырьковые миры. Но я еще не проходил по сюжету и не знаю, что это такое. Ну, один я сожму. Мы еще отмет не открыли. Можно проходить обычный сюжет и потом уже сюда. Но просто ранний доступ к миру, если открыть ранний доступ к миру. Ранний.
This was my child.
По барабану, короче.
When the Master Diviner gets back, we might be in for tough times. Are you ready?
Мы еще это не прошли. Так. Момент. Я могу... Не было показано в сценарии являться как...
No matter the cost.
Прикольный, да, ангел? Только он не ангел. Ха-ха. Ангел, который несет разрушение. Та бутылка. Эй. Таймер опять не передаст, а вот был бы модуль управления
My childhood
руками.
musings are
Ты бы видел, что я
so naive.
делаю. Так.
How did it go? Did you manage to locate Don Shu?
Там зачился писец. Что делать нам писец?
So you weren't able to apprehend her. I see. These people have been in hiding for so long. They must have a more once again. Thank you for all your help. With your intel, we will put a stop to Dawn. Jing Yuan tells me you'll be joining the forces led by the Alchemy Commission and Master Diviner. If you run into Dawn Shu again, contact the nearest Cloud Knights. Take this as a token of my appreciation.
Отлично. Теперь мы идем к основному заданию, да? Да, теперь можем пройти.
Master Diviner, you're back.
Во.
I have kept you waiting, but the deceit of the disciples is laid bare to me now. Apologies. To avoid dissemination of intelligence, the General and I kept the involvement of the disciples to ourselves. It is a clandestine organization that seeks to overthrow the Alliance. Before the Stellaron disaster, the disciples had remained veiled in shadow for years. Their emergence reflects their intricate connection to this calamity.
Если ты хочешь знать, что такое Стелларон, я тебе скажу коротко. Такая могущественная вещь. Очень могущественная. Вот. И в нашем персонаже она есть. Вот так вот. Так что наш персонаж не понять что.
The conflict is difficult, Master Diviner, but you have led your forces from the front lines and beyond in pursuit of the enemy. Admirable work.
Hardly. A diviner must acquire first-hand knowledge in order to calculate the future. Collecting intelligence in this way assists me in achieving the right answer. Wait, what's all this about a difficult conflict? The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been scheming for a long time, but our army is in no way inferior. Sharp as always.
Knew we'd spent too long around
Вот
the
в ней.
Master Diviner.
Вот в этой.
Now we're predicting the future.
Вообще, в самом начале у меня был выбор, создать девушку или создать парня. Я создал девушку. А теперь жалею об этом.
Let me guess. What are we up to this time? Could it be heading to the front lines? Leading the Cloud Knight charge?
Да мне не нравится, что главный персонаж это девушка. Плюс она выглядит, если честно, внешне ужасно. Чёрт. Просто посмотри на ее внешность. Ее так сделали по-уродски, я вообще не понимаю. Разработчик как будто вообще не такой вкусовщины, просто взял, сделал ее вообще просто.
No,
Да посмотри на эту,
stand any more of this
вот на нее. Выглядит нормально, да? Приятно смотреть.
Who said you'd be heading
На
to the
эту
battle?
посмотри. А главный герой у тебя просто выглядит убого. О, посмотри, вот на нее тергляй, ну что это такое? Она будто смахивает на какого-то мужика. Убрать эту прическу, оставить вот такую прическу, поставить ей. Чё, парень какой-то. Вообще, я люблю, когда главный герой — это мужской персонаж. Я сопереживаю ему больше, чем какой-то девушке. Потому что, знаешь, это так... Ну, если смотреть... Ну, если смотреть так реалистично, то... Ну... Мужчина, он же Он же преодолевает больше трудностей, чем женщина, нет? Он как сильный. Как мужчина, он же мужчина, от природы мужчина, он сильный очень, выносливый. Правда, мужчины живут меньше по сравнению с девушками, а девушка нежная, хрупкая и вот. И мне кажется, что просто, ну... Ну, на нее смотришь, она даже на воина не похожа. Вообще, она какая-то худая. Парень не то выглядит, ну, получше.
Xing Yuan's orders. He said that the value of unexpected guests lies in the unexpected. The Cloud Knight's assault
В плане
was to
физически
demonstrate
получше
how to
выглядит,
meet the enemy
физически.
head-on. Now it is time for the unexpected. Please, come with me.
А это просто, ну... Вот, например, пример. Да, в смысле, мне не нравится... Да я не принижаю, на один пол с другим. Я имею в виду, что если посмотреться вот на этого персонажа, да, вот ты смотришь, он физически развит, да, видно. И то, что он этим мечом махает. Ой, черт. Сорян. Что он этим мечом здоровенным махает, он типа могет, он может. Не сомневаюсь. А когда ты берешь какую-нибудь худоватую, я не знаю, ну вот такую, ну ты поверишь, что она возьмет в руки здоровенный двуручный меч и будет им размахивать? Ладно, просто я не понимаешь, этих женщин слишком много в игре, очень много женских персонажей, а мужских мало. А я люблю именно за мужских проходить сюжет. Ну, типа, ну, потому что, блин, не знаю, вот привык и все. Да.
I will walk to the end with all your wills. No matter the cost.
But in the end, the alchemists grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of the arbor. Research into the arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it, the more they longed for it.
I've appraised it all. No fix.
Ну, да, он хочет. Ну, он на самом деле добрый. Он очень добрый. Скромный, добрый, знаешь? Как тебе сказать, вот это вот, если в твоем понимании, воображении хоть раз есть представление героя, как в твоем воображении должен выглядеть герой, да? Который несет добро, и несет добро, помогает слабым, защищает слабых. Короче, вот истинный типа герой, это он. Он такой.
Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
What huge elixir crucibles! There's still smoke coming out of them.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke... An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one could know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
The Cloud Knight's first assault was just a cover. You're using the main army to attract the enemy's attention, while we douse the Elixir Crucibles and stop the smoke.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are... Indeed, this demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights. The Ambrosial Arbor is taboo for the Luofu, and the Xianzhou Alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Is this what General Jing Yuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality, one step at a time. Rather, only this way leads to the known best result.
Данный герой не разговаривает в голос.
Then none would choose to leap off a cliff. Besides, this is not my decision alone.
До сих пор не озвучили.
The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Luofu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the Elixir Crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Fine. I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kinda have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever,
Is this also a blessing?
they
of the
aren't so
Trailblaze?
different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering.
Если честно, у меня появился персонаж, у которого эйдолонов больше, чем надо. То бишь, вот она. Она теперь может больше же, да? Мы 20%. Ну и Далона вот эта вот дрянь. Это таланты. Вот это Эйдолоны, это, короче, копии персонажей. Тебе нужно 6 копий персонажей, и у тебя все Эйдолоны будут открыты, у тебя будет очень сильный персонаж. Вот, я уже 3 получил на нее. Я просто думаю, что они за умение, я уже забыл. Скорость на 20%, а у тебя... Или не, у тебя 100. Она немедленно заставляет его ходить. Там.
Peace. Peace is above all things.
Реально? То, что ей надо одевать, это силу атаки? У нее сила атаки? Серьезно? Тот, кто бафает? О чем прикол? Понятно. Я просто думаю, может нам брони убрать с команды. Ай. Вот так. Вот тогда у нас нет стихии ветра.
To the end with all your wills, no matter the cost.
Давай попробуем.
I see a future full of potential.
Потому что я ее не поставил. Вот она стоит. Я ее не выбираю по одной причине. Ведь я не могу ее возвысить, понял? Она 50 уровня, и я не могу ее возвысить. Потому что у нее все открывается по сюжету. Ее прикол в том, что она может иметь несколько путей. Она может быть типа вот такой. Может быть вот таким. И может быть таким. Это только этот персонаж может. Любой путь выбрать. Потому что герой особенный. Типа, ну он особенный. Все, что надо знать, он особенный. Там. Не до конца понимаю, почему ей рекомендуют силу атаки. Ему именно сила атаки. Сила атаки 888. Фигня сила атаки. Можно, в принципе, взять у него. И все снять. Вот так вот. А потом взять и все снять. А потом умная установка. Так. И применить. Подтвердить. Серьезно? И мне вот так надо. Давай. Гармония. Что у нас гармония? В броне. Ну окей, пускай так. Броня — это крутой персонаж, если честно. Броня классный персонаж. Она дает скорость, типа урон тоже, но у нас эти идолоны дурацкие не качаны ни на ком.
Yoon, why are you still here? You're too close to the crucible.
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The General commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
Your life is more important than this team. Go back. We can explain it to the general.
С пушкой, с ружьем.
I've spent my years traveling.
Нормально, сидит, загорает тут.
Together as one.
Existence is of no consequence. A future will come!
Converge and awaken.
No other choice but forward. For tomorrow!
Let's be friends.
I see through you. Together as one.
Existence is of no consequence. A future will come!
Reciprocity. Excellent.
Tomorrow!
Welcome, customers.
Need a doctor?
Amphorius will welcome true dawn.
Ну, вытащи 3 мало горнила эликсиров, да?
Seems like the smoke is
А,
Nothing enough.
окей, я понял.
Turn it off! Why did you turn it on?
Ой.
Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn. Light up the dawn.
Yay, we did it! Can't see the smoke anymore.
You succeeded in dowsing the elixir cauldrons. Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Anshu. It's you.
I have met you before in my capacity as chief alchemist, master diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the ambrosial arbor, striking down our people with Mara. 10
Crimes. If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They are the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-lived species. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the ambrosial arbor enveloped the Xianzhou of the culture. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. How pitiful. I do not believe your ignorance. You were not born in the era when the ambrosial arbor first descended. Nor did we witness its miracles.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death.
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision. You have discarded power. Most foolish choice. Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials were capable of.
Evils be gone.
Let me tend to your wounds. Huh? Yeah! Together as one.
For the next tomorrow! I'm fine.
Let's be friends, shall we?
All things in this world have yet stratagems, constellations, are human creations!
1,000 wonders to raise your spirit.
Good omens!
Fight as one!
Can you talk? Converge and awaken!
Alright!
Chill out.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Huh? Yeah!
I'm fine.
Yin and yang, life and death.
Customers are always welcome. Ha ha!
I'm fine.
All the best.
Let me tend to your wounds.
Thank you. I can still keep going.
Together as one.
The fury of immortal core flames consume me. The flames in this body are not strong enough. This one sun. Tear open the sky! I will never yield to such a fate. The empty shell. So built substance. The flames in this body are not strong. The old sun's embers hail the new world's dawn!
Why? She said. The unusual purpose descent. Bring us undying bodies. One who gave us the stone. Pantilia. Disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction. Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within. What a shame. It would have been nice to observe for a little longer. You received the gift of abundance. Surely we can still destruction.
О боже,
Benefactors,
что с ней стало?
to reintroduce myself. Lord Ravager, I have come with a single
Борт опустил.
purpose, to set in motion the self-destruction of the Xianzhou.
Miss Ting Yun, is the Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be? Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
Chill out.
Кто там за лорд? Она лорд опустошитель?
Everything came together. Together as one.
I'm fine. My existence is of little consequence. The new world will arrive!
Это была шутка, когда она себе шею свернула и покинула тело. Просто поломала себе хребет. Cut!
Look, listen, feel, kick! Everything came together. Converge and awaken.
For the next tomorrow!
No matter. Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Reciprocity. Excellent. Chill out.
Ну, интересно, что там за чудовище? В кого оно превратилось? Там был голос такой огромный.
Evil
Возвышающийся. Ну, да там какой-то гигант стоит.
Information in accordance.
Но мы пока этого не видели.
There's no other
Let me tend to your book. Yeah.
Chill out.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor.
Everything came together.
My existence is of little consequence. The new world. All right!
Больно занабьелся.
The omniscience with all my power. Try the future. Let's be friends, shall we?
You are fortunate that Zephyro and Selenova never set their gaze above Isiente. They have no qualms about dealing out destruction right on their own hand. Since that stubborn general of yours has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show. My apologies for leaving so soon, but I have an appointment to keep.
We were supposed to attack
I'm sure
yesterday.
my friends here will be happy to entertain you.
1,000 wonders to raise good
Понятно, нас сбегает.
Fight as one! All the best.
Gotta get those vitamins.
Thank you. I can still... The fury of core flames consume me. This moon sun tear open the sky. Soul and substance. I will empty you. The old sun's embers hail the new world's dawn.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Tinyun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did it go? Mr. Yang, you're smart. What happened just now?
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other names speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless
Ah!
souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Она одна из 7 лордов-опустошителей, которые служат Нануку и наслаждается зрелищем самоуничтожения смерта. Несметное множество дузел рекванов темной пучины. Теперь понятно, кто такой бог Нанук. Я про него раз говорил. У нас персонаж, который с двуручным мечом, он бросил вызов божеству Нануку. Пошел против него. И, кстати, этот герой главный, он тоже опустошитель. Но он это же есть типа стихия, разрушение, ветер, электричество, огонь, лед. Вот. У нас наш персонаж — это разрушение.
Meaning that Tinyun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there is no indication that Tinyun had been misguided itself, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
You were saying that the real Tingyun is still...
I'm sorry, Marge. I can't say with any certainty where the real Tingyun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. At this point, it's all just conjecture. But if that body belonged to the real Tingyun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Tingyun's remains behind as a display of power? I believe this to be Fantilia's goal, to sow seeds of doubt among us, and
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Xianzhou citizen, planting a Stellaron in the Luofu, all part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction. Fantilia is aiming for the Ambrosial Arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We need to take a start with the Scale Gorge waterscape. The Ambrosial Arbor can be sealed from that help. Let's make haste.
Они бьют стихии льда, эти нагинат. И они зачарованные.
Imposter had the audacity to carry out her nefarious plans right under our noses.
Но они такие тяжелые,
How utterly
что когда они наносят удар, они наносят двумя руками. Хватается двумя руками с развороту шарда. Но такой медленный удар.
Morris. Just how many more antimatter saboteurs are at large?
It all happened so suddenly. But looking back, I think Mr. Yang was right. Tingyun was behaving strangely. She was fascinated with the abundance of...
Since she was an Amicastor dispatched by the Skyfaring Commission, it's evident that there must indeed be a person with her name in the commission. As for the Ting Yun who accompanied us all that way, it's like what Mr. Yang said. Her appearance was designed to sow seeds of doubt among us. It is a delve governed by the Vidyadhara. Supposedly an ancient oceanic region transferred from the Vidyadhara home planet. After the Ambrosial Arbor was broken in two during the war, its roots were left gnarled and broken. Yet it never died. The Alliance decided to seal the arbor within Scale Gorge waterscape, entrust it to the High Elders of the Vidyadhara, and it has been so long. No one knows whether the seal remains. Even if it does, I doubt it will hinder that spectral Lord Ravager. I've reported the current situation to the Seat of Divine Foresight. He made no further contact after we communicated at the Matrix of Prescience. He said he had important matters to personally attend to. The situation stands on the edge of a precipice. We must trust in the General.
This is... Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here, right? It's been such a long journey, but now we're finally gonna meet some Cloud Knights. I'll be back with my I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though, we did take a bit of a
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but...
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Sushang.
Oh, Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
The messages never get sent. I wonder what's happening with those three. The Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to come here? What happened to them? And what happened to Blade? I've delayed for too long. I need more information.
Это один из сюжетных персонажей. В общем, у нас есть персонажи сюжетные, они... Позже есть вот он. Главный герой у нас вот она. Она главный герой. И она путешествует вместе с вот этим типом. Он копейщик. У него копье длинное. Вместе с ней... вот с ней. Вот. Вот. Она лучник. И еще у нее в команде раз, два, три, а четвертый у них кто там, не помню уже. Блин, а четвертого, по-моему, она. А нет, четвертого их, по-моему, нет, но они втроем путешествуют. Не, четвертый... Да, вот копье. Это вообще его родной дом, он отсюда родом.
I'm sorry, I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
Блин, я не знаю точно.
This Aureate Cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide.
А мы ведь здесь были недавно. Это он идет по следам. Короче, мы разделились в общем. Вот, он ушел там что-то по своим, короче, делам, мы по своим. Вот, а потом у нас связь прервалась.
All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped to construct contain cloud hymn magic. You should take this chance to learn more, young master.
I don't need any sort of device to help me command water.
You are indeed the chosen one, with endless potential.
Look
Yet,
at that!
magic.
Of Vidyadhara Miraja go? Have these shadows of the past yet to
Oi.
disperse? These memories... No,
У тебя есть семья?
nothing to do with me anymore.
Да, да, у тебя, ты говоришь, дочь. Значит, у тебя есть жена.
It's you. You've returned, High Elder.
sorry. I cannot linger here. My friends have left. I must find them.
You didn't heed us then, and won't heed us now. As headstrong as you always, it seems you already made your decision. There is a vessel bound for Scale Gorge Waters Deep, located there.
Все понял. Плывем навстречу неприятности.
He's here.
О, Блейд! И эта баба стоит. В общем, это она создала нас. Короче, у нас главный персонаж, девушка, за которую мы играем. Она что-то такое сделала и вселила Стелларон такую сферу непонятную в какое-то... Она тело создала из ничего. И в это тело вселила какую-то могущественную вещь. И это наш герой. А вот этот Блейд... Это, короче... Самурай или кто, я не знаю. Но он катаной дерется, он на их стороне. И он преступник или убийца, я не знаю. Но он многих убил. Ему дофигища лет. Прям дофигища. Вот это нежданчик. Просто на этот персонаж с копьем, он встретил вот этого персонажа, Блейда. И кого-то он в нем узнал. Не знаю кого. Это...
Right on time.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling... It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here.
Ой. Ой, это будет что, судьбоносный бой, что ли?
It's time to pay the price! It's time! You think changing form will help you escape?
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan
Yeah.
Hung. I have nothing to do with your past.
Dan Hung. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Hung. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch. You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Hey, move back. Things are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Quit hiding. Your true self revealed.
Stop!
You...
I have news for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Xianzhou. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Vidyadhara. Imbibitor Lunae.
О, ничего себе, он в дракона превратился.
You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Xianzhou?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice. I've heard of you and Bibiter Lune. First it was the Stellaron Hunters, now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Xianzhou. Come get me.
Пацан, зря ты!
No interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the shackling prison.
Out of the way!
Да.
Do not be
Зря
afraid.
ты, пацан. Ты хоть знаешь... Ты хоть знаешь, что это за форма?
Better, but I'm afraid you won't be seeing your friends. They're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Is that so? Let's heat things up then. Kafka?
Lady, listen to me. Unleash the Mara.
So it begins.
Типа того. Но это нет, и не за негодяев. Негодяй это вот этот с катаной. Который слева стоит. Который с мечом. Вот он. А который нормальный, вот. Который дракон, это мой герой. Он в моей команде. Просто он пришел остановить вот этого типа злого. Который с катаной. А тут вмешался пацан, блин. Ой, зря, парень, он больно бьет.
Afraid to hurt the boy.
Punish evil!
I wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
Ну не с катан, ну вообще у него катана, вроде как.
Let's feel my
Или
blade.
меч.
You two just won't
А,
get
меч, у него меч.
I only have one choice.
So familiar. Did she teach you? Don't.
Can't delay any longer. I didn't wish to harm anyone. But there's no other way.
This isn't over.
All of you listen to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Luofu's hotshot general.
Я-то. Ну вот в моей команде, блин. О, генерал.
Genuine.
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Xianzhou, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, you should have forewarned me.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away. I will pretend I didn't see anything this time.
General,
Now is not the time. It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go? Lunarescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another. The flesh of long-lived species may be immortal, but the constant of heaven and earth eludes them.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Danheng. Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water, an exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you.
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me of the illusion of Danfeng, you must do something for me. Before I can let Danfeng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor. I can guarantee you that when it is done, you will no longer walk in anyone's shadow aboard the Luofu.
I may not be capable of the things that Danfeng was capable of.
You must do it, or my promise will come for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact, I would have no need to compel you. It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. Danfeng is no more. Now, there is only Danheng. But I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here. Do you wish to see them?
You brought them here?
Yes. They are waiting in the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. Go. Your friends are waiting for you. I have been keeping careful watch against the abominations of abundance, the Stellaron Hunters, and the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. The hunt is far from over, yet all the while we find ourselves at war with other evil spirits. From this battle onward, the Alliance must fight the Legion to our dying breath, even if it means the end of the Luofu.
Он типа это... Он вообще дракон. Короче, был до него другой тип, так похож внешности, как он. Он получил драконью силу, но, по-моему, он совершил страшный грех. Он ее получил необычным способом. Вот, за это он был изгнан. Но его силу получил вот этот тип. Переродился уже другой. Вот, но он не является тем, кто был до него. Поэтому он говорит, что я не он. А сила такая же, и внешность очень похожа. И аура, которая от его силы исходит, такая же. Но он не является тем, кто был до него. Вот просто такая судьба.
Yet they never took up arms against the Alliance. The armies of the Seven Ravagers all have their own means of destruction. They are... Lord Ravager Fantilia favors internal collapse, which is why she masterminded the Stellaron crisis and urged the disciples of Sanctus Medicus out of the shadows. Now that her plot has been laid bare, she has no choice but to retreat. And yet that hardly suits her philosophy of destruction. There must be something more. Do you know something? When Don Fong committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara, on the other hand, were split evenly in their favor and disfavor of the motion. The dragon transmutation inheritance was not intact. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Don Fong against his will. Still, they ensured that the charm contained a flaw, thinking that this would fool the Ten Lords Commission. The senior Vidyadhara. Look, your friends are taking the fight to the Legion as we speak.
We need to help them. Let's go! Heaven's Surge.
Надо же, мы будем драться, так?
Celestial Dragon. Quick! Batter up!
Follow my charge.
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing Dragon. Rise!
Take this!
Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon. Break!
A foregone conclusion.
My turn. Stay right there while I give you a present. Try that again.
Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing Dragon. Rise!
Это было.
Let's go.
Heaven's Surge.
Rules are made to be broken. Disruptive strike.
Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon. Break!
Дансенин силен. В форме дракона. За его можно, кстати, получить призывами, но... Это надо сдать призыв на него.
Conflict is pitiless.
You have have the worst luck running into me.
Я не знаю, что это за штука такой.
Batter up! Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
A foregone conclusion. Time for the Mastered Radiant Spirit. Heed my word. Show no mercy!
А, это его штука, нифига! Кто-то здоровенную махину призвал.
My turn. With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's make it quick.
Take this!
Heaven's Surge. Celestial dragon. Break!
There's no time to lose.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Да бак! Жестко.
Jingyuin, where have you been?
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted to you and your forces. The seats of divine foresight relate the battle reports to me. As for Fantilia's plan...
The Ambrosial Arbor. That's her focus. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to disseminate the power of the Plague's author.
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express, I have brought someone with me whom I think you'll be eager to see.
Huh? Is that... Dan Heng? You are Dan Heng, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests. When you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. I see now that I was overly anxious. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Fantilia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of the Luofu, it would be foolish of me not to ask Dan Heng and the
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew. Explore, understand, establish, and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express.
Dan Heng?
Thank you, Dan Heng.
How am I still one of the nameless? I I stand here at the mercy of others without true freedom to speak. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara, I will fulfill my duty to the Law Fu.
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So, what's the master plan, General?
There is no master plan. Only a bet. A bet on the senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong Hong's ability to access the memories of the High Elder.
High Elder?
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the Plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the loft under the direction of the High Elder, the Vidyadhara guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument, a Vidyadhara statue.
It looks so much like Don Hong. I wonder if... the statue... is that... Don Hong's brother?
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not inherit the same level of power. And there... Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, the Luofu Vidyadhara have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. But what happens next is in your hands.
You scared the heck out of me! For a second I thought you'd annoyed the General. It seemed like you were his prisoner. There I was, thinking up a plan to kidnap you. And it turned... So... what made you suddenly decide to come down from the Express? Aw, how sweet. But Mr. Yang and I have been holding our own. We're pretty much Xianzhou heroes at this point. Anyway, it's great to have you with us, Don Hong.
Invibitor Lunay's reincarnation. Dong Hong, correct? I've heard your name before. Your name was only erased from the public eye. But as the Master Diviner, I know, and should know, all the records of years gone by. Such archives are of great importance in times of need. I was not born in the heroic and extraordinary era of the High Cloud Quintet. To have seen those legends with my own eyes. Your appearance closely matches the depiction in the annals. Does Vidyadhara reincarnation really entail a complete transformation? A new life?
Разгорен реинкарнация. Домой.
I knew you'd come. When we first mentioned the Xianzhou, there was a sad look in your eyes. They may have banished you, but the Luofu is still your home. You're a member of the Express crew, Don Hong. Let's settle this matter as soon as possible. Our journey doesn't end here.
Has coming here triggered your memory? Release your full potential. The power you carry is the key to opening a way through to the Ambrosial Arbor.
сейчас и с собой не поговорю. Может, что-то случится. Он целый город поднял из моря.
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder. Look at all these submerged structures.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shuhu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age past. The palace was left in ruins, and the Vidyadhara used their sacred homeland to imprison the Arbor. Lady Fu.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must prevent further incidents.
Jinyuan. General, are you planning to face Dantilia alone?
Нет.
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on a few friends for support.
General, don't cast us aside. We're willing to go with you.
Yes, General. We may not be the mightiest force, but it's our duty as Cloud Knights to protect the Xianzhou. How can we let Outworlders face the danger while we stay behind the lines? With your permission, sir, allow me to lead the way.
I understand your sentiments, soldiers. But the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter, and you have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention! After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately, and seal off the delve once more.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the important task of relaying the full account to the...
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever the outcome, I will do as you command and honor the mission.
Spoken like a true general.
Жаль, конечно, но стрим надо уже выключать, я уже засиделся. Уже время. Уже я давно должен был выключить. А я все еще сижу на стриме. Ха-ха! Не завтра на работу, блин, ганбот. Завтра уже буду проходить кампанию.
My childhood dream, huh?
Да, будем проходить эту китайскую кампанию дальше. Чем бы она ни была. Вот. Как-то так. Город подняли из воды. Выглядит красиво, не спорю. Придумали китайцы здорово. Ну давай, сделай свою пафосную стойку, а? Фейнал, где там этот твой архангел? Возвышение, когда взлетаешь и превращаешься в это...
I will walk to the end.
Это оно?
All your wills.
На, это оно.
Matter the cost.
В общем, я пошел. Чао.